it is the end of the year, so Spotify Wrapped is out, PlayStation Wrap Up is out, and the year is basically coming to an end, and it's a holiday season, chill times. So I decided to make a video to show you guys all of the platinum trophies that I have up until December 2023. I intend to do one of these every year, probably every December, but since this is my first time doing this, I wanted to show you all of the games from the beginning of the account as well. So this account was created in 2011, and I'm not going to talk about all of the platinum trophies, like every single one of them, because that would take forever. But let's take a look at the stats at the moment. So we are level 371 with 72 platinums and almost 4.5k trophies in total. There are some games here like Infamous 2 that are very close to being done with the platinum, and I want to do some of them next year probably. So let me know if you guys would be interested in that. Like probably like a compilation of a bunch of unfinished games and getting the platinums on all of them. So going up, we have Fallout New Vegas, which was my first platinum trophy and absolutely one of my favorite games of all time. Then we have Little Big Planet. Um, so a children's game, but a kind of a hard one. I believe this is like a 6 out of 10 or something. And this one was like so much fun, and I wish I could do the whole series, but as far as I know, the servers for Little Big Planet to shut down, so it's not obtainable anymore, which is kind of sad. Then we have Resident Evil 5, so an easy one. I'm not very into horror games these days, but I was very into this game at the time, and I really wanted to get the platinum for that. Then we have Skyrim, so here it's like uh, this is from 2012 and an amazing game. Like everyone was talking about it, so I decided to play it. I had played Oblivion before, and but unfortunately, Oblivion doesn't have any trophies. But I fell in love with Skyrim, and I got this platinum in like 7 days or 10 days or something, because I would just play the game the whole day, and I was barely sleeping, and I was obsessed with this game. Then we have Fallout 3. So after playing New Vegas, I wanted to get all of the platinums for the Fallout series, and this was the only one that was available at the time, aside from New Vegas. So I really had to get that one. I like New Vegas more than Fallout 3, but it's also like very good game. Then I have Dragon Age 2. So I never played Origins because I was never able to find it to buy it, but I do want to play it someday and probably get all of the platinums for the Dragon Age series as well. Next, we have Assassin's Creed 2. So this one was a bit of a problem because one of the trophies bugged for me, and I had to restart the game and play the whole game again just for one trophy that I was missing to get the platinum. And I've never played other Assassin's Creeds aside from this one and a little bit of Brotherhood. So this is something that I want to do next year. Probably play some more of these titles because they seem interesting, and some of them do look like they take a long time. And I enjoy games that take a while to do everything. So Dead Space is a game that I am one trophy away to get the platinum, and this is one of the games that I want to clean up next year, probably. Then we have The Godfather 2, we have God of War. This is the first one. These two here, I am kind of sad because they are unobtainable, but I wish I could get these ones because I really enjoy like rhythm games. God of War 2, I'm missing like 2 or 3 trophies, so this is one that I want to clean up as well. Then we have Chains of Olympus and Ghost of Sparta. I didn't like this game, but I do want to give it one more go. This, I last played it 10 years ago, so I'll probably give it a shot again at some point. Then I have the first Uncharted. We have The Force Unleashed. So this one was an absolute nightmare to get. The hardest difficulty was actually very, very hard. Uh, Differently from other games where the hardest difficulty is kind of okay, this one was absolutely awful, but I really enjoy Star Wars, so I wanted to get that one. So I have Alice Madness. So this is one that I am a few trophies away from the platinum as well. Probably going to clean that up. Heavy Rain was a game that I really loved at the time. Nowadays, I can see some flaws, like some plot holes and stuff, but at the time, it didn't bother me. And I played it in one sitting, and then I just went through all of the endings to get the platinum. Then this Lego is one game that I want to clean up as well. A Crack in Time is also a game that I plan to clean up at some point. Then we have Borderlands. So I played a little bit of Borderlands 2 on the Xbox, and I thought it looked funny, and the art style was quite different from everything else. So I got the first one for the PS3 and got the platinum on that. Infamous is another one that I have to clean up. Uncharted 2 as well. So I lost the save for all of my PS3 games because the hard drive from the PS3 stopped working. And so most of these games that I want to clean up, I'll have to start everything again and collect everything that I had already collected and do everything again. But it's fine. I think like at the time I stopped playing for a while because of that, but nowadays it doesn't quite bother me anymore. So this Storm Generations is also a game that I want to clean up at some point. Probably the Saint Seiya ones as well, but I'm not too sure. I'm not sure if they have online trophies, if they're still obtainable, and stuff like that. Same with Lego The Hobbit. So Dead Island was a game that I used to play with a friend, and then I was able to get a copy for myself. So I went for the platinum on that because it was like super fun, just killing zombies and stuff. Far Cry 3 is a game that I had a huge issue with because the trophies that I'm missing are related to maps that you have to play online. I think nowadays you can do it with two controllers as well, but at the time I remember there was like a pass so you could play online, and I didn't have it, so I wasn't able to get all of the trophies for that. Then we have Lego Star Wars 3, The Clone Wars. So this was my first Lego Platinum, and I really enjoy Lego games and I want to get all of them at some point. So there are other Lego games here, but there's not much to say about them because they are all kind of similar in the trophy sense, you know. Then Diablo 3 is a game that I am one trophy away as well. This one is going to be a bit of a grind to go for just this trophy. So this one is not in my plans to clean up next year, but I am going to do it at some point because this game is absolutely amazing, and it's one of like my favorite games, especially to play with other people. So I have this Lego Legends of Chima or Kima or something like that, which is an original IP. It's kind of an okay game. Like there's not much to say about it. Then we have this Lego Marvel. This one was done on the PS Vita. Prototype 2. So I know that the first one is very hard, but this one is quite easy actually. And this one is from 2015, so we are getting a little bit closer to where we are now. This one is a short one. This Murdered Soul Suspect. So this is one that I want to clean up as well. Minecraft is another one that I want to clean up because I am not missing a lot, and I just have to actually like sit down and play it, and I'll be able to get a platinum. It's a very easy platinum, but since I lost the save, I gave up on it for a while. Then here, there's a huge gap between God of War and all of these other games. Like, if you take a look at Rayman, I played it in 2016, so that was around the time that I lost my hard drive, and I went back, but on the PS4 on 2020, so basically like 4 years, just like not playing games at all, basically, not on the PlayStation at least, but I got the PS4 and it came with a few games. So the first platinum that I got on PS4 was God of War. And this is the God of War that made me really like the series, because like the PS2 and the PS3 games were fun, but they were far from being a favorite of mine. But this one changed everything. Then we have Days Gone, which is an absolutely amazing game. It's a zombie game, and I was kinda skeptical going into it because I'm not into zombie games anymore. Like there are some that I want to play, but it's not a main focus like it used to be when I was younger. But this game did not disappoint, and it was extremely fun. Then we have Horizon Zero Dawn, and this is one of my favorite games on the PS4. It's absolutely stunning. The story is super interesting, and it got me hooked like from the moment I started playing. So I have Infamous Second Son, we have Spider-Man, another Lego game here, and Borderlands is one that I have to clean up, as well as Ratchet. Blazed Unleashed is a game that makes me quite sad because it was an MMO game, and I am really into MMOs, but the servers shut down and it's not obtainable anymore. And I really wish I could have gotten that platinum before the servers closed. So here, this was 2022, was the points that I signed on to PS Plus Extra or something, and I started playing the games from the catalog. So we have Stray, we have First Light, we have Miles Morales, which honestly I like it better than the first Spider-Man. I just wish it was a little bit longer. Then I have Fallout 4, which is a game that I've wanted to play since it was announced on E3 many years ago, but I only had the chance to play it last year. So I have Witchwood, which is an indie game. It's pretty easy, pretty fast, like takes around 10 to 12 hours, but it's pretty cute, very fun. We have Delivers the Moon, The Artful Escape, so these are quick ones as well. Lego DC, which is the only Lego game that I've played that I didn't like. I thought it was dragging too much, and I'm not very into DC as well. So, but I got the platinum for that, anyways. The Sims was another quick one. I got this platinum in like 12 hours or something. Then I have Guardians of the Galaxy. We have Neverwinter, which was my favorite game from last year. I it's an MMO as well, and it's very heavily based on D&D, which is something that I really like and that I play every single weekend. So this one was very, very enjoyable for me. It took me almost 200 hours to get the platinum, and I really enjoyed these types of games. Then I have Ghost of Tsushima, because everyone says good stuff about it, and they are correct, because the game is absolutely beautiful. So I have Saints Row 4 re-elected. I've heard of Saints Row, but I had never played it until this point, and I decided to give it a shot, and it was like super fun, super enjoyable. Same thing with Get Out of Hell. Fallout Shelter was a game that I would play like every once in a while between games. I would take a look and go do other stuff. So I did this one because I wanted all of the platinums for all of the Fallout series, so I had to get this one. And but it's like it's a mobile game on the PS4, so it's kind of meh. It's nothing too special. So I have Far Cry New Dawn, Far Cry 5, I am one trophy away, which is a multiplayer trophy, and I've been procrastinating because I don't like the Far Cry online trophies, but at some point I'll probably try to get it open up a boosting session or something. We have Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memory, so a rhythm game, which is something that I enjoy a lot. We have Adventure Time, Omno, Concrete Genie. I really liked Concrete Genie actually. I thought it was like super fun, super cute. Lego Harry Potter. We have Life is Strange and Life is Strange Before the Storm. So I played Life is Strange even though some people hate it, some people also love it, and I am on the side that loves it. It's nothing like too special gameplay wise. You just walk around, take some pictures, talk to people, make decisions, and but it was like a cute story. I didn't like Before the Storm too much, not because of the game itself, like the mechanics, because it's the same thing as the first one, but I didn't find one of the characters enjoyable, and so it was kind of a meh for me. Maneater was a fun one because I felt like I was on a Discovery Channel program, and it's kind of silly, but it was kind of enjoyable. Far Cry Primal was a game that I didn't like. The only good thing about this game was that it didn't have any online trophies. Then we have another Lego Harry Potter. We have Uncharted 4. So I really like this one. There is a big difference, like in graphics compared to the first one, and so it was very pretty looking, and but gameplay wise, it was kind of similar to the other ones. So it was fun. So Fallout 76 is a game that I really like, although people don't in general. I think it was a very fun one. It's also an MMO, and it has like a bunch of stuff to do, a bunch of activities. They are always putting new stuff in, and I liked this one. I don't know why people dislike it so much, to be honest. Then we have Untitled Goose Game. We have Undertale. So I think Undertale is a game that you either love it or hate it, and I really love it. And it made me think about a bunch of stuff while I was playing it. It made me very sad. Like the ending that I chose, I did the pacifist run for this one. We have Dodgeball Academia. So this one it's a bit special for me because of the cultural references. Like it's a sort of an RPG with dodgeball, which is like a silly concept and it's kind of fun. It's very quick to get the platinum. So I have Horizon Forbidden West. So this game is very pretty to look at, but the story kind of disappointed me. I think the story could have been better, and I'm probably like I'm going to wait on the next one to see if the three of them together work better as one single story. But the story for this game didn't impress me at all. I think it was like very average, and like the first one was way better. We have Lego Movie 1 and 2. So the first one was way better than the second one, but both of them were kind of fun, kind of enjoyable. So we have Neo, and this is my favorite game of this year. If you enjoy JRPGs, you're probably going to enjoy this. It took me 150 hours, kinda, to get the platinum, and it was very fun. This is a game that I could spend like a while talking about it, about how fun it is, about how good the soundtrack is, about how many collectibles there is. So if collectibles are a problem for you, don't play it because there's a bunch of them. But it's one of the most enjoyable games that I've played this year, and definitely my favorite. Here, so these are all quite recent. I did these ones for my 10-day platinum challenge. So we have Lake, which is okay. We have Carto. The Wild at Heart was my favorite one from the batch. Gardens Between is kind of meh. We have Chicken Police, which is very funny. We have Call of the Sea. We have another Life is Strange, which, in my opinion, is better than Before the Storm, but not better than the first one. We have Last Stop, which has a very interesting plot. I think the ending could have been a little bit better, but it's a super enjoyable one as well. We have Bunny Raiders, we have Tekken, which I didn't actually like. We have this Lego Marvel game here. This one, I actually started this one 2 years ago, but I was missing one trophy, and I was missing it because I didn't have a second controller at the time. So the moment I got the second controller, I just popped the trophy and the platinum. So that's why it's kind of high in the list. And the last one that I got this year was Superliminal. So very weird, like very trippy with lots of optical illusions, first perspective, and stuff like that. It was a very enjoyable one. The speed runs were a pain, but aside from that, I really liked this one. This one is also one of my favorites for this year. So basically, that's it for the trophy collection so far. I am playing Ghostwire Tokyo right now, but I'm probably just going to finish it next year. So, and this is going to be the next video as well. So I have some ideas for videos for next year. Some things that I want to try to do, some games that I really want to play, and without talking a bunch of hypothetical stuff. Hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like and subscribe if you're new, and if you're not, leave a like anyways. Have a great holiday, whatever is the holiday that you celebrate, and if you don't, have a great end of the year, and I will see you soon. Next year, actually, but see you soon. Ciao.